Let's flow because that last one was rough.
Yes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Astrolatea. I am Victoria, your grounded Virgo host.
And I am Molly, your fiery Aries host.
And if you are new, we are Astrolatea, and we talk about astrology, tea, and everything in between. Today's episode is going to be a focus on the full moon in Libra that will be falling on April 12th. And we'll be going into a little bit about why it is called the pink moon, the full manifestation properties that it brings with it, along with a little tidbit teaser for our Easter episode. The full moon in Libra is here. It's a pink moon. It will be a time for us to not see a pink moon, though.
What?
I know. I'm disappointed too.
I know, a little bit.
Could you imagine? I would kind of love if there was a pink moon.
I would love that.
You know how people say like once in a blue moon? Where's my once in a pink moon?
Come on.
I want it to be so girly pop, so croquette.
So croquette.
And then, so this moon, it's not, unfortunately, it's not actually pink. We are just going to be using the significance of the first blooms of spring flowers. It'll be fine. Squirrel.
Yeah.
Us tangenting. It's fine.
It's okay.
We're back. And we're back.
Mark.
Right? In this cycle, it's going to be a lot about harmony, balance, relationships, and the beautification of either yourself or one's space.
Yes.
And we're going to deep dive a little bit. Each of us are going to do our respective ones. I do earth and air. She does fire and water. And we'll break down the elemental horoscopes pulls with this full moon.
Yay.
I'm excited.
Me too. It's going to be a good one. Okay, so with this being in Libra, man, my people pleasers, Librans, you are so people pleasers. And it's good, but I think that you need to focus a little bit on your needs right now. Everybody does. Everybody needs to be focusing on their needs right now instead of adopting other people's problems, 100%. Which is so simple for every single sign to do. I mean, I don't know anyone out there that isn't
immune to it.
Yeah, exactly. This is a balance. You're going to want to have a balance at this time. Around this time, we're all going to be experiencing issues related to fairness, things that aren't going our way. We think that they're not going our way, but they are. It's really a hold tight. So if you see things that are going on that you think is unfair, Libras with your scales, yes. Okay. We know fairness is so important and justice is so important, but trust with time, that's going to happen anyway.
There's a big emphasis on harmony. We're going into a space where we've been in chaotic Aries, and then we had that rooted Taurus, a bunch of things going on with Jupiter and Mars, and I'm sure Mercury's probably playing having some fun over there too. And with that, we need to just kind of be like, all right, this is the time where things are going to slow down.
Yes.
This is where the balance is being created. The pendulum has swung from the crazy side back to the calm side, and take a moment to kind of breathe. This is your pause time. It doesn't matter what sign you are. Yeah, no, it's been a little much. Yeah. It's been a little much. Makes my screen crawl. It's been a little much.
Slow down, and now is that time.
To have that moment, that moment of peace and clarity.
Yes.
Clarity's a big one.
Clarity. Because you've been wanting it for so long. It's been confusion.
Oh, yeah.
This entire time.
And we're going to go into what crystal will correspond with all of you to get kind of more of that energy, that balance, that harmony, that kind of the mentality that you can do beautiful things for yourself or for the people around you or in the space that you're in, that you hold.
Yes.
Whether it's outfit, hair, makeup, whether it's things that are less quote unquote vain, whether it's making your space more comfortable, whether it's getting that comfy sweater that you saw on Etsy, whether it's grabbing that an extra blanket when you go to the thrift, like whatever it is, you know, just go for it. Like this is your moment to do that little bit of like comfort. Let yourself do the self-soothe. Obviously don't go too far into the dopamine rush of the constant with the buying and the, what is it called, oh my
really
gosh, over consumerism and stuff like that.
I'm guilty.
Like it happens. It gets the best of us. I think with the corresponding tea and crystal, we'll find that this is going to be a really pleasant full moon experience for all of us.
Yeah, which is a good breather.
Thank God. Because it was much needed. Whew. For my earth signs, that Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, we are going to be looking at either some of us are going to be experiencing great security in one's relationships, and some of you are going to be experiencing a lack of security, either in yourself or in your partner. And that's something you're going to have to watch out for going forward. You're also going to see a very sudden desire to either do some spring cleaning, to get rid of half of everything you own and start over. And like, you know, that thing, it's like, this tea's starting to taste like I need to throw half of my belongings away and start over. Yeah.
That's such a good one too.
Yeah. So true for all three of these signs right now. The
the Taurus, like, I don't need this.
I don't need it. That's me sometimes. I'm like, I don't need any of this. And then I want to like get rid of it all except for like the beautiful things that I do have that I bought with such intention.
Keep the intentionals.
Yes. Keep your purchasing intentional, earth signs. You're going to need it. Like if you see that impulse buy, don't do it. It's not for right now. Maybe use what you have. Have. I know. I feel like I'm preaching to the damn choir, but it's one of those things that we really have to be more conscious of during this time. Not only are we going to want to be doing some cleaning, we're going to want to be beautifying our spaces. So if there's something about your space that you're like, I hate where that is, move it now. Now's the time to do that. If you want to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get some paint swatches, they're free. Go pull them off. Go put them, tape them on your wall. Look at them. Look at them in the different light. Turn the light switch on and off. Do the thing. If you've been wanting to get something done, or if you've been wanting to build something, now's the time to do it. Now's the time that you are the most receptive to learning the new projects and the new tasks at hand, because you have this spring energy in you, and this Libra balance is allowing you to maybe not struggle so much with your insomnia like the last one was. So that's going to be really nice. So hopefully you guys can finally get some sleep. I know I'm looking forward to that.
I am too.
The turmoil has been turmoiling.
Look, if you're not, with Earth, like say it's not your sun sign, find where it is in your chart, because wherever that's going to be is where you're going to want to implement some of this stuff.
Yes. Most definitely.
Yeah.
So just a little breakdown, either the security or lack thereof in your relationship. Watch out for that, whether it's in yourself or your partner.
Right.
Take heed on that desire to do some spring cleaning, some decluttering, get away from the things, but also pull yourself away from those impulse buys. Don't do it, and use what you have on hand. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Our planet is screaming. As earth signs, like the planet is screaming. You know that more than anyone. Like let's get it together. Let's do the things. Kind of pull ourselves out of that over consumerism type of mentality. Maybe support small if you're going to go out and buy. Support local, support small. We hate Target. Hashtag we hate
thrifting. Unless you get something from Target at a thrift store.
Then that's different.
That's different.
Don't pay Target though.
Bye.
Bye girl, bye.
Girl, bye.
And so, and then we have our air signs, which is Libra. We've got Aquarius and Gemini.
Oh man.
And you know what? I forgot what
and you know what?
So air signs, you are going to be on the lookout for creating a harmonious space, especially if you're with a roommate. If you have a roommate situation, or let's say you're living with your family, which is very common now, because like that's not a thing to be looked down upon in this time, because like it's hard out there, and who's trying to pay somebody else rent when you can be at home? I don't know. Like as long as your home situation's good, obviously.
Right.
If you gotta run, you gotta run. I understand. But no, creating a harmonious space. opening your heart to the beauty of partnership. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do it alone. I will say it again for the girlies and the boys in the back, because you have been so used to your own company for so long, but it is not time. It is not time for you to be solo dolo. Like, maybe if you're a single Pringle, maybe opening up your heart a little bit, maybe opening up your mind. Maybe if you've been, let's say you've been fixated on like a type or something like that. Maybe now it's time to branch out. It's time to try some new things, new horizons. Maybe go to a different activity that you normally wouldn't have. And maybe you find that person. You start, new hobbies, new connections. You are going to be in a radiating social butterfly type of time. And you are finally going to be getting some of that intellectual conversation that you have been craving. So I know you feel like you've been talking to a bunch of dummies with like, that are like less than a sack of hammers, like intellectual stimulation wise. But you are, we're stepping into this time where you are going to find those people and you're going to make those connections, and it's going to be so nice. It's something that you've wanted for a while, and you're really looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to it for you.
Welcome it in,
Exactly. And clear and concise communication. Use that air, use that wind, use that voice, throat chakra vibes, clear it. If you need to be clear, if you need to be firm, this is the time to do so. Make your needs known and heard. Make sure people understand what it is that you actually want from them. Because if not, they don't know. And then your expectations are up there and theirs are down there. And it's not balanced. And the whole thing is we're trying to create balance. We're trying to bring it in.
Bring it in. Okay, fire signs, Aries, Sag, Leo. You're going to be fighting between the wanting balance and your personal selves, like what you require, what others are requiring of you. And you're going to struggle with the balance of that. I just really, really suggest when someone's coming to you with something, using almost like a tally system to figure out it's going to benefit you at all and why you should do it. So what's your reasoning for taking on something that's not directly related to you? I think that's something that's going to come up for some people.
Okay.
Like where you're going to have some things coming to you that aren't necessarily in your direct, like, I don't want to say line of fire, but like
I mean,
you're like something.
I mean,
that's
they
not
are fire signs.
Exactly. Right. Is it in your direct line of fire? No, you're going to want to use the scales of Libra in this case and
kind of weigh out those pros and cons.
Right. Weigh out why it would work for you, why it wouldn't, why you should do it if it's not going to. Don't just blindly give your energy, though. I think that's very important for you guys right now.
Don't be just giving and giving and giving without any take. Like, you're going to need to take. Like, that's why you need to weigh out those pros and cons.
Yeah.
You need to be like, is there something in it for me if I'm expending X amount energy?
Yes.
Like,
not that you should always be thinking of that.
No. But just right now.
Like, doing things for others is always a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
But it's just at this moment right now with the celestial bodies that are happening, you're just going to want to weigh your pros and cons because your energy is only going to go so far. So you've really got to focus it on the right things. Okay, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're going to be craving some balance as well, just like the fire signs. It'll be more in your face. You'll be able to see the direct consequences of things that you're choosing more clearly than like my fire signs. Use your intuition on some of this stuff. Okay, so your need for connections and intimacy is a really important thing for you right now. Who have you been, and I'm going to pose this question, who have you been neglecting in your life?
ooh.
Yeah, that's a rough question. There are some people that you have not been paying attention to that need your attention. I'm getting a mother energy right now. Someone specifically listening to this, someone's mother, you've kind of just like, oh, you know what? I'm an adult, or you might not be an adult, but you're self-sufficient. And you don't rely on them anymore. But the thing is I think they're needing you. I'm not sure who that's for, but they're needing you. Friendships. I'm getting spouses and love life, you can often fall into this steadiness where you're just coming home from work, or you're going and you're playing your games, and you go and you sit and you're not connecting. You're not connecting at a level that you really should be connecting on. Like, don't mistake spending time with having quality time. You can sit and talk and like be like, oh, like my husband and I'll be there, and he'll be like, so, this is going on. I'm like, oh, cool, bye. Going to go do my own thing. Wonderful. You want to do your own thing, but definitely want to do things together too.
I mean, the waters really need it because they just came out of such a tumultuous time. So this should be like the calm after like they just endured the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
And with that, they should be able to feel a lot more peace. Things should not be as chaotic in their head.
You want balance, which is, obvious with the Libra.
We want that harmony, but within ourselves, and not because everything around you is going to start creating the balance itself, whether you like it or not. But you need to create your own interpersonal balance, or maybe balance with your friends, with your family, with your work, with your like projects. Because I don't think I know a single person who isn't working on a project or busy doing stuff. Like, we are all so busy. And I do know that water signs tend to get really wrapped up in their emotions, and then they'll let the project either run away from them or it'll just fall apart because they're like, oh, well, I can't handle this right now. I can't handle Well, this is the time that you can handle it. Thank goodness.
Get it, grab it, and run. Water signs. The other part of this is the craving for balance for you with your relationships is going to play a role in your distancing problem. So when I was talking about how you have people that are feeling neglected, you are taking cues from them that you shouldn't be taking cues from. Like, you're getting the wrong message. So maybe someone's giving you a message that they don't want to be around you. I don't know if that's the case. I'm thinking that there's some people that are sending that message, but what they're really doing is thinking that you don't care enough
to put the effort to reach out and to do the things.
Right.
Because like we said, they just came out of a very tumultuous time.
You totally did.
And you guys were really going through it, and it was kind of a lot. So understanding.
You kind of cut yourself off a little bit, like, because you're using it as a protection for yourself. You're trying to keep your faculties,
You're trying to make sure everything is kind of like together, because you felt so all over the place, so chaotic, maybe even burnt out, I would dare say, and just kind of like depleted of energy. Oh, I was talking the other day. I was saying that my emotional bandwidth has shrunk.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So my emotional, my social, even my personal bandwidth with myself, it's just like
it's gone down.
It feels like if I had this much emotional bandwidth and I was like, okay, I'd maybe use like half of that for the day. Well, now I feel like I'm like ending on a negative.
Like 100, every day. A deficit every time.
And I'm not recharging, and I'm like trying to find again that balance to recharge what is
that would be this time.
Yeah.
Like
trying to center
now
myself.
Is your time to feel that, because that's not a fun feeling. It's like being a ping pong ball.
And then I feel like I'm not giving 100% of myself to the people that I need to, because
that's valid.
Then I'm telling people, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm backing out on plans. I'm like doing the things. And it's like, all right, well, we've been in a cycle where this is the norm.
Yeah.
And now we're coming into the next one of like, all right, now I can say, hey, yeah, I'm down for this. Hey, yeah, let's collaborate on that.
Yeah.
Hey, yes, I'm okay to talk on the phone for 3 hours. Hey, yeah, like text me literally anytime and I'll respond like within a reasonable amount of time. You know what I mean? Like those are all things that like when I have like no bandwidth, I don't feel like I can play games with other people.
Oh yeah.
I'm not creative. I'm not ready to collaborate. I don't want to be in public spaces. I don't want to leave the house sometimes. Like that's the time I'll get like Instacart or
Oh,
something.
sure.
Like I won't even want to go grocery. And I love
Yeah.
grocery shopping. Like I
Yeah.
love it. I love the activity of it.
Yeah,
I
me
like
too,
being
actually.
outside. I like
Yeah.
like people being chatty and stuff like that. I love talking to whoever's doing like the checkout line. Like
I
don't
do
know.
too.
I love all the little itty bitty
Yeah.
aspects of it. And so when I know that I'm hating it all of a sudden,
There's a
that there's
problem.
something really wrong. And
Yeah.
knowing that the water signs are finally coming out of that
Yeah.
and are gonna like start going into some goodness.
It's a good sign for everyone too.
I'm
because
sure
if
that's a
they
lot
are-
of peace. Oh yeah,
Because
then everyone
I'm sorry,
kinda is.
guys. The water signs, you guys are you go through it so often. Sometimes because of you, but other times it's just you guys feel things like times 3,000.
Yeah,
I mean,
especially like cancer.
Yeah.
Cancer feels it a million
Oh, yeah.
thousand
poor cancers.
bazillion times more.
All those poor things.
And it's
We
so
love you
crazy.
guys.
So much love.
You're the princess falling on the bed crying. Like I
Yes,
get the
the
Disney
flop.
princess, the
Like
flop where they
Tiana
go,
flop.
yeah, like,
Just like
starfish.
so overwhelmed.
Yes,
and I'm like,
like,
I know
cannot
you
deal.
are.
Like,
You are overwhelmed. It is hard to deal, but you're doing the damn thing.
You're doing the
And
damn
we're proud
thing.
of you.
yes, me too.
It's like all the chaos. And now you get to do the things that you ultimately wanted to do,
Yeah,
which is nice.
this is the time. Okay, and
what's
now it's tea, right?
Tea time.
Yes,
Dude, this teapot is
isn't
everything.
that cute?
The camera doesn't know what to do with
It
it.
doesn't. It has no idea.
The camera tried, but it failed.
It's trying its best. It's cute and it's trying, like us,
I was going to say us.
like all of us.
Cute and trying. Wow.
Yes.
Oh, that's such a great color. As I almost spill it on myself.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, so our tea for today, corresponding with the pink full moon in Libra, we do have a pink tea ourselves. It came out so perfectly.
It did.
I'm so pleased. So this is actually a blend. We are doing balancing of our own. We have a local tea. It is a raspberry hibiscus. And then we mix a little bit in of vintage Earl Grey. And that has rose, cornflower, and it's a black tea base. And it's just so nice. I can smell.
So beautiful.
It's pretty and it's tasty.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's
Oh, that's
so
so,
nice.
good. It's like
It's
brightening.
Yes.
And awake. You
Yeah,
know, like it
because
just feels like new.
hibiscus gives citrus to me for some reason. I know it's
Me too.
floral, but it gives citrus. And the raspberry is very bright and very fruity and very playful. And then the like black tea based, it's a little more grounding. It's a little more solid. And then that like hint of rose and the cornflower, they all play so nicely together.
They do. I love them.
This is great. So there is actually organic dried raspberry
What?
in the stuff. So that's
that
what
where
that
the pink
that's
is
the
coming
stuff.
from, too?
Yeah, that's so part of it is the hibiscus and the other part is the raspberry.
I
So
love
the,
that.
the dried raspberry powder.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so refreshing. Like you don't need a lot of the times. So I do put a lot of honey in my teas. Sometimes. I'm not always doing it. Do you? Do you use honey all the time or no?
No, because some teas I just like the last one that we had,
Yeah.
the chamomile peppermint. That one
It was
tastes so
sweet.
good. It doesn't need anything.
It didn't need
It's just
anything.
so good because it's like the organic. I don't know. It's always the clean ingredients. It's
Oh.
always the local stuff. It just tastes so much better. Or the
100%.
chai. The chai did honestly. Well,
was so
well,
good.
so I did when you left with the base that was
Yeah.
left over. I did put a little honey and some almond milk in it, and it was
Was it
amazing.
perfect? Yeah.
But it was fine as is.
Man,
You know,
I love that.
I don't need to normally, but like if I really want to, I do.
Yeah. Sometimes I use honey and I'm sure it would make this taste really good as well. But what I wanted to highlight was that you don't really need to add anything. Not to this. Because
No.
I think the dried raspberries too bring like a
sweetness.
second layer. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, no, having the fruit and then like the
Yeah.
new beginnings and harvest. It's kind of like foreshadowing of like harvest to come.
It
I'm
is.
so itchy.
It is. Oh no, you're
I was
itching?
like, my hair was like getting me.
No.
But yeah, no, love that we've got. And, you know, of course, make your moment for your tea or your coffee, whatever it is you enjoy. If it's water, if it's something heartier, you know, like make sure that you kind of make a little ritual of it.
Yeah.
You know, have your moment where you're like, okay, I'm going to use my nice glass. I'm going to use my favorite mug. I'm going to use literal crystal, like whatever it is that you want to do to make it a little special. Our lovely teapot and stuff like that. Like,
that thing was so pretty.
so cool.
Yeah.
And make it a whole thing. Make it a
Make
big
it an
deal.
event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because why the heck not?
Right.
And then our corresponding crystal.
This is a rose quartz. And firstly, we picked this also because it's pink and pink moon. But the rose quartz is awesome for like self-love. It's a calming color to look at. It's calming in vibrations, I feel.
Very soothing.
It's a very soothing thing. And I have two different ones here. I have a cube one, which is, you know, it's cute. It's a cutie baby. But my favorite one that I have is a worry stone. It's in the shape of a heart, but in the center there's a divot, and you place it in your palm and you can rub it, and it's so relaxing.
It's something that's like soft to do.
It's so calming, which is perfect for these moments. If you don't drink tea, whatever, you don't have to, but you know, get yourself a worry stone, dude. They're great. But the rose quartz is super great for you. It brings the romance vibes.
Yes. Those
like,
of you
not
that
just for you.
need to be open up to new partnerships, loving yourself, beautification of space, love and beauty spell work for
Showing
sure.
attention to those that we were saying that you might be neglecting.
Yeah, that'll highlight it.
Yeah. Really good stuff. It's just a really great stone all around.
It's a
very
great
bright.
all-purpose stone. Like quartz is great, whether it's clear, rose, or smoky quartz, related, whatever. Like all the stuff. Like it is so nice to have a quartz as a base because it can really be a catch-all. But this one obviously does have the focus of love and beauty and self-love, self-care, self-worth. Ooh, yeah, like that self-esteem. That's great for the low self-esteem. It really goes in.
You can keep it in your pocket sometimes. Like I know a lot of people, they'll put a crystal in their pocket on a day that they're feeling, I don't know, like sometimes you'll go look in the mirror and you're like, oh, I don't know if I like what I'm looking at right now. Put one of those in your pocket. You'll like it later, I promise. Like,
poke by a mirror later on after you've gone the day with that energy with you.
Absolutely.
Being able to transmute the energy from crystals into us is such like I don't know, idle task, which is so nice because we don't have to really focus on it. You can if you would like, of course, but you don't have to. It kind of does the work for you, which is so beautiful. Not all the way, of course. You do have to be mindful and be open to it, of course, that frequency, that vibration, whatever it is that you need to take it to the next level. And it's so nice that, you know, to have something like lovely on you or jewelry. There's lots of jewelry if you want to do that.
This I have aventurine on right now.
Yeah.
This is aquamarine. Very pretty. I have this bracelet. It's got howlite and it's got rose quartz. And it's so nice. And I feel so confident when I wear that thing.
You're like, this is it.
Yeah, this is it. So
I love that.
love it.
Just like raising the vibrational energy of yourself. And in turn, that helps you do that for the people around you.
Yes.
So with this pink, very full moon in Libra, you should be able to radiate that love, radiate that beauty. And whether you see it in yourself or not, like it's there. So I hope that you guys take that with you from this episode. Bring the balance. Love. Create that harmonious feeling within yourself and within the people around you and your communities.
Get out there.
Oh, yeah. We've gone over all of the significance of the moon.
Since it is a full moon, though, in closing out like all of this, I wanted to talk about how we can use the full moon as a manifestation tool. We can do moon water. We can make like I like to have a bath on my full moons.
Oh yeah.
And I'll fill the tub with like some herbs and stuff, and I will intentionally make, like I'll stir it and I'll get in there with my manifestation ideas, like whatever I want to say, whatever my intentions are for the coming weeks or month. you know, and I'll put a candle on, normally a white candle, because white
cleansing, purification, makes everything
goes over all of it. Yeah. I mean, white candles are great for
all
anything.
purpose. Yeah.
They're all purpose.
White candles, bay leaves, rosemary oil, essential oil, and clear quartz. Those are like, if you have nothing as like someone who practices craft or who is witchy, Wiccan, pagan, or oh my gosh, what's the other one? I'm having a Celtic.
And Nordic.
Nordic, yes.
Yeah.
If any of those things, if you're trying to get into that, if you know that you have ancestry or heritage in that and stuff like that, and you're trying to get into it, or maybe you just saw it scrolling on TikTok and it called to you, like that is so cool.
Oh, that happens to me all the time.
Being able to use the full moon to kind of really tap into the frequencies of manifestation, of like setting your intentions and your goals. The other thing too is full moons are for release.
Oh yeah.
Full moons are for release. So all the stuff that we gathered from that new moon, those seeds that we planted, that growth, the development, the hardship, the chaos, the fire, all of it, it can all be quelled now and we can release. And maybe that's why those water signs are going to feel it a little bit more than normal, because you are going to be releasing. You have to cut out a lot of stuff. And maybe not actually the act of cutting out. Maybe it's letting go.
Yes.
Maybe it's crying it out. If you haven't had that good cry,
do it.
This is your sign. Go have a good cry.
Yeah.
Release that cortisol. We, especially women, we release cortisol through
tears.
Through tears.
Sweat too.
And so it's a
so
good
workout too. I mean,
workout, sauna, steam bath, like really hot bath, hot tea, all the stuff. This is all like the warming energies your body's going to be grateful for them.
100%.
So I'm really glad that we're going to be able to, take this energy, whether it's with some moon, you can, full moons are great to charge and cleanse your stuff. So if you want to set it at like a moon facing window sill or something like that, if you want direct contact, if you can, weather permitting, have your stuff outside, get your jars.
Like you can put, for the outside part with crystals, you can put them outside.
Yeah.
And that's especially if it's like raining. Like, I mean, if it's raining, if the weather is not conducive, don't put your tarot cards out.
Yeah. Don't put your tarot cards out there.
Don't do any of that. But if you want to put your rocks out, the rain has cleansing properties too. Oh yeah. So
make sure they don't dissolve in water or crack in water first before you set them out there.
Yeah.
Because there are some.
Yeah.
But
some of them don't.
A lot of the like polished stones and stuff like that. Yes. They're able to withstand the water.
If they're raw,
maybe not.
Especially
not selenite.
Yeah. Oh, selenite.
Don't put your selenite out.
Don't put your selenite out. Oh my goodness.
Word of caution. Please don't put your selenite out in the water. It will just. That's all.
It'll
just dissolve. Literally.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
And talking about all the things that we can do to harness the full moon energy and the way that it's going to be affecting our elemental horoscopes and stuff like that. Don't forget to, not only when we're talking about things for your sun sign, look at for your moon and your rising as well and see what that does for you. The lights just got turned off. That was bizarre.
Wow.
It knows we're closing out and that we're ready to like go.
Yeah, it's like, are we ending?
Like, yeah, it's like, we're over. I don't need to have the lights on anymore.
Like, what is that?
We don't do that here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. If anything resonated with you, drop it down in the comments below. It really, really helps us out with engagement to get other like-minded people all on the same track. We love to see it. This is the time for growth and balance and harmony. And we hope you take those energies with you today and for the rest of the time, because what is it? It's the couple days, like 5 days shadow period before, and then the week after, week and change after. Yeah. So don't forget to carry this energy with you. We appreciate you for watching and hanging out. And we will see you on the next one. But may your stars align and your TVVVV. Holy.
That was so funny.
Let me try that again. May your stars align and your tea be divine. Don't forget to stay starry
and stay steamy.
Bye, guys. Damn, that shit was good.
That was such a light one.